Well, there we go, we found where it is. It is absolutely pissing out of just a split in the pipe here. This is all flooded. This is the women's toilets. That's flooded. You can just see a little stream of water here. I did tell him to turn the water off at night, but I don't think he did. If you can pick it up, but you can hear what I think is going to be a split pipe. But beyond there, it's just absolutely sodden. Oh yeah, look, water's absolutely pissing out here. Right, let's get this off. Oh, there you go. I just touched the wall there. Can't see it. It's just fallen. Oh, here we go. Found where it is. It is absolutely pissing out of just a split in the pipe here. Right, that's the water back on. Oh yeah, the old age I'll get covered in crap. Right, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody is doing well. I seem to be doing the intros to my videos in really strange locations, whereas today I'm recording this. If you're watching this Sunday night, I'm recording this about 3 hours earlier while the Commonwealth men's cycling road race is on, because it comes straight past the front of my house and they're just about to come round. So I thought I would show you just what it's like. Obviously I've got my van over here, as people know, with the tent box on it. So a perfect viewing gantry from the top, straight past the front of my house. So I've pulled the van round, a bit of global advertising for the van. So while we wait for him to come round, today's video, bearing in mind they might come in a minute, so I'll quickly show you. But yeah, today's video is a leak at a mate of mine, yes, a mate of mine's company. He'd been going for a couple of days. He'd had a little bit of a flooding, a little bit of water appear on the floor in one of the ladies' toilets. Called me out to it. The next day it got a bit bigger and I said to him, right, I'll get there for Wednesday. Told him to turn the water off. He didn't. When I got there in the morning, a massive big leak. So that's the leading bunch going out. But yeah, anyway, where was I? Yeah, got a leak on the floor. So what we've got to do is got to find this issue. All the pipes are buried in the walls. We've also got the helicopters out covering the event up there. Hopefully we get some free advertising. But yeah, we've got to trace the pipe work in the walls. We don't know where any of the water is, but we can sort of hear it. And as you'll see in the video, it gets a little bit interesting, shall we say. So on that note, oh, hang on. So yeah, it's all go. Anyway, while you're here, even if it's just for that, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop me a comment below. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed a little bit of a different intro. So, right, let's get on with it. It's always a mate. People keep saying to me, all your jobs seem to be for mates. Wow, this one is for a very good mate of mine. Basically owns, ironically, a toilet roll company, well, a sort of like toiletries supply company. And he messaged me Monday and said, I've got a bit of a leak in one of the toilets, could you come and have a look? And you know, it's the age old, I've got a little bit of a leak, pop and have a look. Yeah, I'll come Wednesday morning and have a look. So I've just got here this morning, and on my way over, one of the lads messaged me and said, yeah, it's getting a bit worse, you know, are you coming today? I went, yeah, I'm on my way. So this is basically it. This is all flooded. This is the women's toilets. That's flooded. You can just see a little stream of water here. I did tell him to turn the water off at night, but I don't think he did. And I'm not sure if you can pick it up, but you can hear what I think is going to be a split pipe or a fitting or something knackered behind there. So what we're going to do is mop all this water up here. Going to get that boxing off. I'm going to leave the water on just so I can physically see where the leak is, because sometimes you'll shut the water off, expose it, and you won't be 100% sure where the leak is if it's not obvious. But it's going to be behind that boxing somewhere. So let's get this mopped up. As always, got the aquavat. We've got some some wipes to clean it up with, but as I said, it is a toilet roll thingy. Worst case scenario, we've got a load of blue roll here, but the main is over there. But first of all, we'll get it mopped up and see what's what. That's the floor completely dried out now, and just on the end of where this toilet is, there seems to be a load of water down here. So I'm guessing it's all building up in this boxing. So what I'm going to do, take this top bit off, take that off, just see if there's any sign of a leak behind there. I think it's going to be behind there because I can certainly hear something running. So let's get the top of this off. Yeah, look at that. That's soaking. Let's take this top off and see what we can find. So that's the front cover off that. I was going to assume there was a load of pipe work in there, but there isn't, obviously. Now what we can see is here, you can make it out. Oh, the wall's just caving in. That's just, basically I can see water running down here. It's just absolutely sodden. Yeah, look. Oh yeah, look, water's absolutely pissing out here. So, not sure where that is coming from, but it's running down. We're going to have to expose a bit of this wall here now, I think, and just work our way up. There's nothing obvious the other side, is there? So there's nothing showing in here. Got water here. Where does that feed from? Is that the culprit? Does that run round? Right, let's get this off. Oh, there you go. I just touched the wall there. Look at that. Saves us even there. Oh God. Wow. Certainly hear it. Can't see it. It's just falling. Oh, here we go. Wow. Well, there we go. I think we found where it is. Well, there we go. We found where it is. It is absolutely pissing out of just a split in the pipe here. So let's go and get the water off and get that repaired. Oh mate. Can I just jump behind there? Turn that off before you spin me round. I'm not going to spin it anyway, you're all wrong. I'll take this. There we go, water's off, and the water feature has stopped. So what we'll do, cut it here, cut it there, solder a new bit of pipe in it, and Yeah, but yeah, I just spoke to my mate whose place it is. He said this was put in about 10-15 years ago, so you know, it's just corroded away, I think, and just split over time. But we'll get it cut out anyway. Right, let's see if we can get this in. If not, we might have to get, let's go further down then. So we can cut it out there. Looks like it's on flexes behind there, which is perfect for us because we can just cut it out like so without taking that basin off. Right, let's have a see. There you go, that tiny little pinhole is what's caused all that damage. There you go, look. It's just, I think the copper's just gone really thin where that is. But you can also see as well where that cutter had tram-lined on that bit of copper because it was pushing against that bit of brickwork there. So yeah, cut it out there. So what we'll do, we'll get the get a bit of copper in, get 2 couplers, clean this pipe work up, solder a new bit in, and get the water back on. But yeah, just a tiny little hole like that can cause a lot of grief. So we'll give the ends of these a bit of a clean up. Get a bit of flux on the end of them 2 bits of pipe, and then there we go, get that soldered back up. There we go. Just wipe that over. Someone messaged me actually in the comments and went, why do you wipe the fittings? And sometimes you forget. Obviously, if you know, it's obvious to you, but it's to get rid of, if you look on here, you see all the green corrosion. It could be old flux that hasn't been wiped off, that could be the cause of the leak, with it eating over the years, eating through the pipe. So what we'll do is just give this a bit of a clean up. And what I will do, I'll grab some duct tape out the van before I go and completely cover this pipe up. Obviously it's going to be going up there, but without taking all the pipe work out and redoing it, we can only cover the new stuff that we're putting in. Right then, let's go get the water back on and get that tested. Right, that's the water back on. Oh yeah, the old age I'll get covered in crap. That's alright now, sorted. Let's just pull the air through. Give it a 30 tap that. Yeah, water on. All seems good. So we'll have a bit of a clear up and assess the damage that needs sorting out. That's that all sorted then. Repair to the pipe work. Perfect. Water back on. And obviously they've got to get that patched up, and I think they're going to make good with that boxing as well. Because we took that off to just try and eliminate any pipe work that was under there, unfortunately it was in the wall, but it just goes to show how a tiny little hole like that can cause all that and flood the floor and everywhere else. But yeah, mopped it all up. Good to go.